Welcome to Chewing the Fat. Felton Pruitt here with you, and today we have Roy Rogers joining us. Boy, it's great to have you here, Roy.
Nice to be here. Felton, we've been friends a long time, and first of all, we're still here.
Yeah, that's the key.
Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, and for those, we were having a staff meeting with Radio Paradise the other day, and I mentioned I was going to be talking with Roy Rogers, and of course, I don't think half of the people in the staff meeting even knew who the other Roy Rogers was. I mean, sometimes we do have to educate people. You have been playing guitar most of your life, and with some notable people as well, and we'll get into that during this.
Well, the name thing we can get into if you want to, but yes, with a name like Roy Rogers, I do have some stories to tell about that. But you fire away. You have the question, so go ahead.
Well, one of the first things we're going to talk about is I was just watching a new video that you have just put out, and it's called "He's a Legend in His Own Mind." Now, I wonder who we're talking about here.
Who in the world would that be? He's a legend in his own
Well,
mind.
if we think about current events,
Yes, indeed.
and what's going on in the world and who's kind of ruffling up the world right now.
Or who might fit into that category quintessentially, we'll say.
Yeah.
It's our fearless leader. I mean, I couldn't resist. When you have an ego that big, it deserves comment, doesn't it, Felton?
Well, I was wondering what brought you to want to write a song and put out a video about the King of America?
Well, it's such a strange time. I don't normally, and it's not really a political song per se. It's a humorous song, and I wanted to reach people and make a comment about these weird times that we're living in politically, and just in general, and do it with humor to where I think you can reach more people that way, as opposed to just being angry or something, or doing something in a more serious tone. So he's a legend in his own mind, obviously cracks a smile immediately. And I think it hits the point. And, the lyrics speak for themselves. I mean, he's got I borrowed from an old poem from before, like, he's got a new suit of clothes just made for him, but everybody knows he's just wearing his skin. That stuff like that. I mean, that stuff.
So if you want to see this video, you would go to roy-rogers.com.
Some people could say dash. It's okay to say dash.
Okay.
I prefer hyphen, but hey,
All right.
whatever your preference is, my friend.
And this is just one song on a brand new CD that I have in my hand for the first time called "The Sky's the Limit."
Well, at age 75, the sky's the limit, because we're just happy to be able to do what we do still after all these years. And I had a lot of fun making this record because, believe it or not, it was recorded right here in Nevada City, by the way.
So what studio?
Well, it's not a professional studio.
Oh.
It was at a private house.
Oh, okay.
And it was recorded, the basics were recorded on 16-track 2-inch.
Analog,
Tape, baby. I love pointing this out. Then we transferred it to Pro Tools after that, but it's got that warmth. It's, take me back. The 2-inch tape. I felt very privileged to be able to do it, and they had the machine. And I said, "That's what we're going to do." So that's how it came about, right here in Nevada City, of all places.
What else do you want people to know about the new album?
It's with the band half, and pretty close to half acoustic, by design. I'm playing more and more acoustically solo these days, and I cut my teeth doing that, and I had a lot of fun just writing these songs. I started writing this record during COVID, actually, and thought about the songs for a long time. So it's really a presentation of songwriting as well as playing for me. It covers a lot of, shall we say, emotional ground. It's just from in your face blues, down home stank, to just the song you referred to. He's a legend in his own mind. For me, it's always a combination of rockers, and I can't help but putting a ballad on there. And so it's but mainly this, I would say that this is a writing CD more than previous ones.
I see a song here called "My Dreams Come Back." That just jumped out at me for some reason.
Right. That's an acoustic song, about a relationship gone bad, and I'm still dreaming about it, but every time I dream about it, it haunts me. I don't like being haunted. So this is what we write about. I'm not a real haunted guy, but nevertheless, stuff like that.
Those bygone days is the opening.
That's the opening one. The bygone days, I guess that has to do with reflecting as an older person. I don't know. Who knows where songs come from. Keith Richards always had the best comment that I read somewhere. They asked Keith Richards one time, it's written somewhere, that, what, how do you write these songs? Where do these songs come from? And he said something to the effect, I have to paraphrase, they're all going around somewhere in the cosmos at all times. You just have to be in the right frame of mind to grab one. And I thought that was a perfect way to put it. Who knows where they come from? I mean, you don't have to have lived everything that you write about, but it helps to have a vivid imagination. We'll put it like that, Felton. So those bygone days obviously refers to looking back to bygone days. And at this point in time, we have a lot to look back on, do we not? Hopefully a lot to look forward to.